Alright guys, you know what time it is. JJK. We back. JJK chapter 158, and I'm gonna try and do a live reaction here and also kind of just break down things that are going on. And yeah, I'm just gonna see how this goes. So let's get right into it. Alright, let's do it. Seriously? Gojo is sealed and we've got Hakari looking immediately shocked, and I am not surprised that he's shocked. I wouldn't believe it either if I wasn't, if we weren't involved in reading this, right? So he said, so all of them say yes, seriously. Damn. Oh, and I'm sorry to make this seem like an afterthought, but Principal Yaga has died. Oh, that's right, they didn't know. Yuji looks shocked. Panda Senpai? I'm sorry I was keeping quiet about it, but it's true. It's already Todori. He didn't die at Shibuya. He got into a scuffle with the higher-ups after that. Yeah, unfortunately. Knowing that doesn't make it alright. The principal was your... Even so, it's alright. Thank you for your concern. Well, we can hardly say anything if you're okay about it. Right? The people I'm indebted to are going one after the other. Oh, okay. So he's indebted to Gojo and Yaga. So Panda's handling this, kind of well. It really goes to show, even though Panda's this cursed puppet, he really does handle his emotions pretty well. So you can tell just from this that Yaga raised them pretty well, honestly, and that's pretty cool. Okay. I haven't been this depressed since Yakul got hit by an arrow in his butt. Yakul from Princess Mononoke. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. He's been living a good life. Anyway, alright, I'll help you guys suppress the calling game. Alright, so they explained the calling game to him. Good to know. Okay. But don't get me wrong. I haven't let my feelings get the best of me. This is a deal first and foremost. Understand? Once the calling games are over, you guys will cooperate with me. You're trying to take advantage of the revisions to Jujutsu laws, right? The existence of the cursed spirits has been made public, so the rules will have to change. What exactly are you trying to do? Whatever it is, I doubt it'll be difficult at all. True. What do you know? Sea urchin head. You did hear me, right? I'm the head of the Zenin clan. Whatever, I'll take full advantage of this. Oh, really? Okay, I see what he's doing. He's just like, look, I'm the head, so whatever you need, quote unquote, I can help you out. Whoa, seriously? Wow, I'm sorry to the other two, but this was the biggest surprise of the day. If I have one of the three great families backing me, I could easily meddle in the revisions. The problem comes after that. I'll have to think of a way to stop the Zenin clan from interfering with my fight club. And as far as we know, Megumi he doesn't know that Maki basically destroyed them, and the fact that they have been exiled from the one of the great families as a great family. Sea urchin hand. Her sea urchin head? It's Fushiguro-kun. Oh my god. Let's get along. Yes. Alright, so he totally changed up. The next day, the Zenin clan was annihilated. Okay. So this is happening a day before Maki annihilated the Zenin clan. Interesting. Now we just have to decide who's going to which colony. I think Yuta was heading to Miyagi. Ring. Oh, it's a little thing from the calling games. What on earth? A player has added a rule to the calling game. Rule 9. Players can now view the information of other players, such as name, points, number of times they've added rules, and residing colonies. Interesting. Okay. I wonder who this player is that made this rule. Let's see. Okay. Who is that? Wait, is that? Hang on, guys. 1 second. Who is that? Kind of looks like Choso. Huh. Okay, let's keep scrolling. Okay. Whoa. Who is that dead right there? 5 points have been added. Of course I got points. I killed him. Who the hell? All of the guys I've met are weaklings. 400 years ago was a little better than this. Oh, so this person is one of the people that are from the, I guess, the Heian era. Back when Sukuna was living. Where are you, Sukuna? Yep, okay. Where are you, Sukuna? You currently have over 200 points. Would you like to spend 100 points? And add a rule to the calling game? I see. Rules. Name and score as a benchmark for their strength. Oh, but you lose points if you added a rule. So I'll also include the number of times they've added a rule and which colony they're at. Kogane. Rule edition. Disclose the information of all players. Interesting. So we got somebody that seems super formidable. Culling game player Kashimo Hajime. I'm Kogane, the point of contact that connects players to the culling game. Okay, so Kogane is the little flying kind of game announcer. But let me look up this name first. Kashimo Hajime. Let me just see if there is Kashimo Hajime. Okay, nothing comes up wiki related. Okay, let's keep it going. The point of contact that connects players to the calling game. Why are you speaking differently than before? Earlier, I was making an announcement for the calling game. Right now, I'm speaking as the point of contact for the player Itadori Yuji. Oh yeah, Tengen-sama was saying. No, that's strange. Why is Itadori being considered as a player already? Right, they haven't even entered. Okay, let's see. Aside from the people that were distributed a cursed technique or cursed object by Kenjaku, you can only become a player once you've infiltrated the colony. Right. So, wait a minute. This may be related to Yuji being so-called related to Kenjaku and the fact that he was possessed by who we may know as Yuji's mother, because that woman was related to Yuji's dad. So we'll see. Let's see. The people who I add ingest cursed objects like Itadori Yuji. Oh, wait a minute. The people who I add ingest cursed objects like Itadori Yuji. The cursed object that I provided are what's left of sorcerers. I painstakingly made vows with a millennia ago. The truth is, he was a human who actually existed, but that was over 1,000 years ago. It's Sukuna. Maybe Sukuna. Oh, they don't know. Wow. Maybe Sukuna was one of the sorcerers that made a contract with Kenjaku to become a cursed object. Interesting. Could participating in the calling game be a part of that contract? It's still rather strange. You consume Sukuna's finger out of your own will. I'm the witness. Right. Let's put this aside for now. So it's not like he was forced. Interesting. Itadori, have Kogane display the information of the players. Kogane, can you? Here you go. Players list. Okay, let's take a look just from the screen. Goto Hite. Points 0. Changes time. Tokyo number 2. Itadori Yuji, point 0. Tokyo number 2. So they're near somebody. Shingo Yoshimura in Tokyo number 2. Isamu Yamuchi in Tokyo number 2. So they're around like 4 other people. Wait a minute. He's got a skull. The Shingo guy has a skull. Is he dead? I can't tell. Interesting. This guy. Hang on. They might. Kashimo Hajime, points 100, changes 1 time, reside in Quality, Tokyo. This guy originally had 200 points already. What does he have to gain by changing the rules? He's killed at least 40 people in these past few days. Jeez. Oh, that's right. Because, what is that? Yeah, 5 points for each kill, so that's 200. Dang. That guy's a problem, bro. I'm guessing this guy isn't changing these rules to be nice. We might be able to take part in the culling game without having to kill people thanks to this new rule. Interesting. I'll save my thoughts. Kogane, can you make a list of players that have at least 100 points? I'm possessed to Itadori Yuji. Oh, it's alright. Listen to Fujiguro. Now searching. As long as people who were dragged into this like Sumiki don't panic and try to leave the barrier, and the past sorcerers who have incarnated made a deal with Kenjaku because they have their own objectives. Their motivation to partake in the culling game may not be very high. If there are people like Kashimo who have a surplus of points, oh yeah. People who have over 100 points but have no interest to add rules, we'll beat them up and force them to make a rule that will allow Sumiki to exit the games. Interesting. Now searching. It's up. 2 people. Ooh. Hiromi Higuruma. 102 points. No changes. Tokyo number 1. There's someone else? Alright. First, we'll take advantage of our main hindrance, Rule 8, to turn things up. What's Rule 8 again? If a player's score remains the same for 19 days, they will be subject to curse technique removal. Okay. We'll add a rule that allows players to transfer points with one another. Okay. We will allow scores to be changed. By circulating points between comrades, we can avoid dying from getting our curse tech. Interesting. Good idea. So he's basically saying Sumiki doesn't get her curse technique removal, therefore dying. They'll be able to swap points between comrades, and that'll keep her alive. Interesting. If possible, I like to also add another rule, and this rule, before I read, I'm assuming is to help Sumiki get out. Players can exit the culling game by spending points. Ooh, perfect. Wouldn't that clash with the permanent clause? I believe so as well. However, it may be possible if we create a rule that forces a non-player to take their place in the game. True, isn't this Kogane's decision though? Either way, we know what we have to do now. Yeah, while we search for the angel that can release the seal of the prison realm, Kashimo and Hajime, is that the Hiromi, is that the comedian? No, I don't think so. So, wait a minute, I want to read this again real quick. It may be possible if we create a rule that forces a non-player to take their place in the game. Interesting, but who would want to take the place of one of the players in the game to let Sumiki out? Anyway, so while they're looking for Angel, they're going to release the sealed prison realm. Hajime and Hiromi, we will hunt them into the colony. So I will say the design for Hiromi reminds me, or not Hiromi, Hajime reminds me of Choso. This is interesting, right? So because of the rule that Hajime added, now they're able to come up with an idea to, one, exchange points. If they get, first off, if they get enough points, right, from hunting them down, they're going to use those points to exchange points, or make a rule of exchanging points so that way nobody dies in their group after the 19 days, right, until they get another 100 points to finally let people leave the culling game. That's one point, right? Another point is they're going to be searching for Angel at the same time to help unseal Gojo. What else? Based off the player list, there's at least, like 5 people that are around them, because it says Itadori Yuji is in Tokyo number 2. Oh, that's the other point. Yuji is already in the game, and they're assuming he's already in the game because Kenjaku being in the same timeline as Sukuna, they may have made a deal together, and that deal may have involved him possibly being in the culling games, which is why he's already registered. That definitely could be a possibility. I'm trying to think. and I did mention earlier about possibly him, like we don't know much, but him being basically a descendant, not a descendant of Kenjaku. Well, I mean, Kenjaku and Yuji, as far as we know, are related because Kenjaku took over what seemed to be Itadori Yuji's mom, right? So that may have had something to do with it, but I like their explanation a little bit better because he definitely could have made a deal with Sukuna, because if we remember, before Shibuya ended, he was like, Sukuna, like, are you watching? Like, the new era we like lived in is about to begin again. So I really think their explanation in this chapter makes the most sense. What else? What else? I just noticed that also Hajime has a weapon. Looks like some kind of staff. Interesting. Yeah. And also too, now that they're gonna get help from Hakari, it's like their odds go way up, and they're all gonna be working together too. So this is interesting. The setup is pretty cool right now, and I really can't wait to see where this arc is gonna go, man. I'm trying to think what could happen the next chapter, and it might be them just finally entering the calling games. I don't know, but I really want to see what else goes on. Oh, and also shout out to Panda for really taking his father's death in stride. Super mature and crazy too. It goes to show his growth. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the chapter, man. Really great.